Hi, and welcome to Note Reading 1. Have you ever wondered why it is important to learn to read and write music? It is much the same as with learning to read books. If you could not read, there would be many stories that you would never get to know. And if you could not read music, there would be a lot of great music that you could not play. Or if you make up a song, you can write it down, just like you could write a story. So let's dive into learning to read notes on the grand staff. On the what? Here is what we call a grand staff. We have 5 lines on the top and 5 lines on the bottom. You could also say that we have 4 spaces on the top and 4 spaces on the bottom. You will see that we need both the lines and the spaces to write notes. On the left side is a bracket, and on the other end we find what is called a double bar line. Look at these fancy symbols. This here is called the treble clef. Treble means high. La, la, la. And clef means key. Well, like a clue for us to know which note means what in this part of our staff. Here is another clef, the bass clef. Bass means low, and this is where we place our lower notes. La, la, la. I think the men can do this a little better. Now let's start to put notes into our grand staff. But first let's think about what names our notes have. It's actually easy. We have A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And then it starts all over again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So that's the first 7 letters of the alphabet, of course. Now let's put some notes in our staff and name them. I will start here at the bottom in our bass clef. This note, in the space just below the grand staff, is an F. One note up is an A. Above it, in the second space from below, is the note C. If we add one more note, E, you can see that these 4 notes spell face. But that's not the alphabet, you might say. Well, we're actually skipping the notes that we are going to write on the lines in between later. So think of it as a skip alphabet. You can see it here. So we started with our note F. Then we skipped a note and got our note A, skipped another note, got our note C, skipped another note and got an E. This spells face. Now if we keep going in our skip alphabet, we get a G. Cross out the A, B, cross out the C, D. So now we get the notes G, B, and D. If we keep going with our notes in the staff, we get a G note here, a B note, and a D note. And what you will notice, that for our D note we had to cross over to the top part of our staff. I like to call my GBD notes girls, boys, dogs. Now if we keep going in our skip alphabet, we cross out the E, get an F, A, C, and E. If we write these in, we get the notes F, A, C, and E. In the top of our staff, another face. Now let's write line notes. Remember how we skipped G, B, and D? Well, they go on the lines in between our face notes. So our G note goes on the first line of the bottom of the grand staff, followed by the B and then the D. Another girls, boys, dogs trio. If we keep going with our line notes, we get an F, an A C, and an E. You will notice here that we can write the C note in two different ways. If we write it in the bass clef, we write it with a little line that's called a ledger line, a little helper line. Or we can write the C note in our treble clef, also with a little ledger line. Now we keep going, and we get another G, B, D. So here we have the notes that fit into our grand staff. So how can we remember all these notes? One way, of course, is to remember where our face notes go and where our G, B, D notes go. Another way that may help you is coloring the notes. That was how I first learned to know my notes. I was 5 years old when my piano teacher gave each note a color. I will not tell you how long ago that is, but I can still remember these colors. And sometimes my teacher would color a note on the sheet music when I had trouble reading it. So here we go. F is yellow, A is purple, C is red, and E is blue. Going to our line notes, G is brown, B is gray, and D is green. Now it is easy to learn where all the yellow F notes go, or the red C notes, and so on. I encourage you to draw a grand staff and practice putting in the notes with their different colors. Writing notes is a great way to learn reading them. Also, practice music notation with our fun online games and quizzes. Challenge yourself and see how many medals you can earn. And remember to always be musical.